The next big updates for Minecraft are currently in the works, from bees all the way to the nether. But there are so many other confirmed features, it's starting to get hard to keep up with. That being said, my name of course is SystemZ, and here are 8 confirmed updates coming to Minecraft. Before we jump into the video, in celebration of passing 300,000 subscribers, I'm giving away 3 copies of Minecraft. To join, all you have to do is follow my Instagram, link in the description below. I'll pick a winner on October 31st, so good luck. New mobs, new trees, new blocks, and a whole lot more. All of these are part of these 10 updates that have been confirmed for Minecraft. That being said, my name of course is SystemZ, and let's get right into it with the first update, which of course is a new mob known as the Ostrich. Now, before we do look into this mob, I've got to say special thank you to the Animals add-on by Everbloom Studios for making all of the animals in this video possible. Now, ostriches were first announced all the way back in 2018 during the Minecraft Earth live event in the form of a biome vote. Unfortunately, they did not win along with the other features of the Savannah biome, but Mojang did eventually confirm that we will have these added to the game later down the line. Now, as you can see, I was able to tame the Ostrich, which is one of my personal favorite features because, I mean, look at the way this guy runs around. Could you imagine adventuring and exploring the many biomes of the Minecraft world with an Ostrich? I mean, at that point, who needs an Elytra? Certainly not me. Now, that being said, since it's a new animal, that probably means new drops, or at least existing drops and various new ways to get them. So as you could see, we could probably get feathers, some sort of meat, and a saddle, assuming we need a saddle to actually tame them. Come back here, Ostrich. But that being said, that's essentially going to be it for this update. I'm very excited for ostriches. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Next up, we've got a new biome as well as a new tree type that will find a home in the swamp biomes. And that, of course, is the mangrove forest, where we'll find a home to the new mangrove trees, which, as you can see, I've got right here in front of me. I absolutely love the way this tree looks. I think it's super amazing and could definitely overhaul the swamp biome. I mean, as you can see, there's quite a lot of stuff going on around me. We've got cattails, we've got a new type of generation that's a lot more swampy than before, as well as the new trees that I think fit the swamp biome very, very nicely. The mangrove trees would essentially generate in water within the swamp biome. They would have gigantic trunks that lead all the way up to a gigantic canopy. They would also feature a new wood type, which we can go ahead and take a look at. The swamp oak log, of course, the wood type as well, and the planks, which I think are very, very different to anything we currently have in the game. I love the way this plank looks, and as a builder, I am incredibly excited for it because I can already think of tons of new uses for this. Plus, since it's a new block type in the swamp, the witch huts could finally be updated to look even better. But that's just the first way swamps could be updated. We're going to take a lot more looks at various different features that have been confirmed for the swamp biomes. But let me know what you think of this down in the comments below. Alright, this is probably one of the most highly anticipated confirmed updates coming to Minecraft. I know that I'm pretty excited about it, and it seems that the entire Minecraft community can't stop talking about it. And that, of course, is chest boats. A boat with a chest in it. This was one of the announced features during 2019's biome vote that unfortunately did not make the cut. However, that doesn't mean that we'll never be seeing this in the game. In fact, if you head over to the feedback website for Minecraft, this is an announced feature. Essentially, you can craft it by either placing a boat and a chest together or simply putting a chest in a boat that's already placed. And as you can see, if we walk over here to my little quickly thrown together dock, you can see that it actually works. We've got the chest in the boat. I think this is really cool. I think it's super exciting. It would allow us to travel and carry much more items with us whenever we're adventuring. Mojang is all about making the adventuring aspect of Minecraft even better, and I personally believe that giving us more storage options is huge. It would give us more of a reason to go out because we'd easily be able to bring much more back. Now, as far as how to open it, you simply shift and right click the boat, and then you get the storage chest. You could then get all of the items out of it and go as needed, or if you want to move it, you could do that as well. Now, as a side note, I think it would also be cool if you could attach boats to leads. I mean, that's just something I've been wanting for quite some time, but we'll probably never get it. but what we will be getting is the chest boat. This next update brings us all the way up in the shiveringly cold mountain biome. I am incredibly cold up here, but we've got to check out this next mob, which was announced during 2019 Minecraft Earth Live. Now, this is a mob that won the biome vote. I don't really know why, but it did. But nevertheless, that means we're getting this mob probably as soon as Minecraft 1.16. Now, I don't really know exactly what this mob is going to bring to the table. Well, there's really no table around here anyways. But I do know that it's a goat, and that means it's gonna bring goat things. Let's just say that. I mean, probably more food, which is good. I don't really know what else, though, to be fair. But they're adorable. I mean, at least my version is. Who knows? They might not even look like this. Perhaps they'll also have a mechanic where if you get too close, they ram you off the mountain, which I think could be pretty fun, at least if you hit them. But nevertheless, we are getting this mob in 1.16, or at least some update around then. So, what do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Next up, we are looking at yet again another new tree, this time the baobab, a tree type that would spawn exclusively in the savanna biome. Now, as you can see, this tree features essentially the same exact materials as the normal savanna acacia trees. However, it's a completely different tree and not like anything we currently have in the game due to its massive size, as well as a new fruit type known as the baobab. Now, as you can see, this tree is enormous. I mean, it's basically got a canopy that's bigger than any tree we currently have in the game, and for that reason, I love it. No, it doesn't necessarily introduce any new wood type. However, it's a new tree that I think anybody could spawn from a sapling, probably 4 saplings, and use for decoration because it is a beautiful looking tree that I think would be fantastic. Plus, seeing these all over the savanna biome with potentially more mobs as well would be very cool. I mean, just imagine walking through a forest filled with these trees. The shadows and atmosphere created from it would be truly amazing. But that's essentially it for this tree. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Next up, we've once again got another mob that was announced all the way during Minecraft Earth Live, and that of course is the Meerkat, another mob that I personally am extremely excited for. But not because this one has any cool mechanic, it's just adorable. I mean, who would not love a meerkat? Now, I did say no mechanic, but they probably would have some sort of loot stealing mechanism, or at least loot gathering mechanism where they go and grab loot from chests, maybe taking it back to a central nest. Oh my god, look at the way he's on his feet. See, this is why I would love meerkats. I think they're adorable creatures. They would spawn in the desert, and fortunately, we will be seeing them in the game. It's just a matter of time at this point. But as you can see, they kind of spawn in packs. We would essentially find them in deserts through what I believe would be some sort of meerkat mound, where there would be a whole bunch of holes everywhere that they would travel through and potentially all lead back to a central nest, which, like I said, would probably have the loot that they've been gathering. Things like emeralds, potions, all of that kind of stuff. But that's just one reason I would love to see meerkats, and one reason I'm incredibly excited. But mainly, they're just adorable. I mean, come on, look at the way this guy runs. There you go. Alright, but that's essentially it for this update. Let's go ahead and move on to the next. Once again, we're going to look at another new tree type that has been announced, and that of course is the palm tree. A new tree that will generate within the desert biomes, and potentially a new biome altogether known as the Desert Oasis. Now, I for one am extremely excited for this tree because we don't really have any trees that look quite like this, where they actually slope over. Other than, of course, the acacia trees, but I mean, come on, the palm trees would look a lot better. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a further look at this tree, where you'll see we have a new food type known as the coconut that falls down from these trees, as well as a new wood type known as the palm oak wood, which I do actually have in this chest, so we can take a further look at the items and blocks that come with this tree. Which, of course, we have the sapling for this variant of the tree. We've got the logs, which we'll take a look at, and the planks, and of course, like I said, the new food type, the coconut, which you could crack open for coconut milk. Now, as far as the blocks go, I am a builder, so I am extremely excited about this part. I like to believe that the palm trees would look something like this, with this new bark texture that we don't really have currently in the game, as well as this strange tint of planks with a little bit of a hint of red, or at least pink, I guess. I mean, it's very similar to the acacia planks as well as the jungle planks. It's kind of right in between. There's a lot of possibilities for these blocks, and that's why I'm incredibly excited. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Next up, we've got yet again another new mob. However, this one is a little bit more recently announced. And that, of course, is the frog, a new mob that would come exclusively to the swamp biome. Now, during this year's Minecraft Earth Live event, they actually had another biome vote. Unfortunately, the swamp biome and the frogs didn't win. However, they have still confirmed that eventually, later down the line, we will see the features added. And that, of course, includes the frog, a mob that I would definitely love to see and I very much look forward to. Now, as far as what they would drop, I honestly don't know. The frogs are kind of a mob that we really haven't had before in the game. However, I do know that they would make noise, and that might not be important to you, but as far as the atmosphere of Minecraft, I think it could be huge. Adding more creatures like frogs, birds, and essentially anything that adds ambience to the biomes is extremely useful. Imagine being able to walk through the swamp biome and just hear the frogs. I would love the way that would sound. Plus, I mean, the way they hop around, I think, is really fun. Perhaps we could even tame them and have them as some sort of pet that would sit on your shoulder. I think there's so many cool ways to implement frogs in the game, so I definitely look forward to them. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing and turning on notifications so that you never miss an upload. And like I said, that's going to be it for today. My name has been System Z. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.